As I told Matthew, I've reviewed his test results, and I've made a decision about his case.
You look kind of serious.
Well, spinal surgery is serious business, one that I don't take lightly. That's why I'm the top in my field.
So you think you can help me walk again?
Well, if your parents agree to put you in my hands, I'd say it looks pretty good.
This is awesome. So I'm going to be able to walk again and play basketball?
Hey, that's the goal.
So is it really complicated?
Well, spinal surgery always is. But as I said, I've performed this procedure many times successfully. And after reviewing Matthew's test results, I feel confident that I can do the same for him.
Great, let's do it.
Can you explain this procedure to us?
Well, it's complicated, hard to explain in layman's terms.
Can you at least tell us when this might happen?
I think we can get Matthew on the schedule at the hospital in the next 2 weeks.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, dumb it down for us, Doc. What exactly does this procedure entail?
Who cares? I could be walking again in 2 weeks.
Sweetie, I don't think that's what Dr. Evans is saying. Is it, Doctor? Are you guaranteeing my son that he'll be able to walk again?
There are no guarantees. But as I said, I've performed this successfully many times.
And you have a 100% success rate?
Well, not quite 100.
Okay.
And the risks?
Oh, even with minor surgery, there are risks.
Okay, I need a straight answer now. What kind of risks are we looking at?
Dad, I'm going to walk again. Don't you want that too?
We know you do, Matthew, but it's not that simple.
Well, it is for me.
Well, sweetheart, we have to know exactly what we're dealing with.
Why? I just want to do it.
Matthew, your parents are right. You should understand exactly what this surgery involves. Now, first off, your spinal cord is severely damaged.
Yeah, tell me about it.
But it's not severed, which means that we can repair it. Now, once we repair the cord, then his recuperation process begins.
More physical therapy?
Big time. But assuming that all goes well, there's a chance that you could regain full use of your legs.
We've talked to a lot of doctors after Matthew's accident. None of them have been as glib or as positive about this surgery as you have.
Well, sounds like you finally found the right surgeon.
He said, assuming all goes well. And if it doesn't? I mean, outside the normal dangers of surgery, what are the chances that this procedure will kill my son?
Rex!
Full disclosure?
Yes?
Sometimes a patient can have an adverse reaction to anesthesia. Sometimes there's a risk of infection. And under certain very specialized conditions, spinal surgery can be life-threatening.
Life-threatening? Bo?
You see, Matthew, this is the stuff that we have to know.
It's not going to happen to me.
It's a big decision, one that you need to make together as a family. Look, Matthew, it's very likely that you'll come through this surgery with more sensation and movement in your legs than you have now.
I want that more than anything.
Well, me too. But there can be anomalies in anyone's OR.
Anomalies? That's quite a euphemism.
Miss Hannon, I don't take my responsibilities lightly. I would never recommend this procedure to anyone if I didn't believe that I could do it successfully. Matthew, I'm told that you like basketball.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Be nice to make jump shots again, wouldn't it? I've inundated you enough. If you decide to move forward, please let me know as soon as possible, as it can take time to book the team.
Look, Mom, Dad, I know you guys freaked out, but I mean, being able to walk again or play basketball, it's worth it, right? I mean, I almost have to have this surgery.
Absolutely, positively not.
Like that, you're just gonna say no?
Matthew?
Without finding any more out?
Okay, I don't know how to deal with this. I don't.
Dr. Evans is a showboat.
That's it. That's it. That's exactly it. He doesn't care about you, Matthew. He doesn't care about Matthew Buchanan. He just wants to do a flashy procedure.
But don't you care what I want?
Of course I do, sweetie.
No, don't you call me sweetie. Not when you want me to spend the rest of my life in
That
this
is
chair.
not what I want, and you know perfectly well that's not. Dr. Evans is so busy tooting his own horn, he's making light of the dangers that are involved here. They're very real dangers.
He said they were possible under certain conditions.
What conditions, though? He didn't bother to tell us those.
And you didn't ask. I mean, you're not even going to think about it?
Okay, all I can think about is not having you in my life.
You could die from anything. I mean, you could die from crossing the street.
It's not the same thing, Matthew. This surgery is not essential, but it could end your life. Now, we have some real important decisions to make here. And part of being your parents is to make sure that we're looking out for you. And do you understand that, right?
How is keeping me in this freaking chair looking out for me? You talk about losing my life? Well, my life stopped the night I got in the car with Cole. And I want it back, now.
Matthew, if I could, I would wipe away the day of the accident. But I can't. And I definitely can't imagine my life without you in it.
So you're just not even going to think about the surgery? It's just no. You agree with her, don't you? I should spend the rest of my life in this stupid chair.
That's not what your mother's saying. Neither one of us want that.
Why is it what you want? It's all about you, isn't it? I'm the one in this chair. I'm the one who needs an elevator to get upstairs, who can't take himself to the bathroom, who gets made fun of at school. That's my life right now. Is that what you want from me? Is it?
Son, this is emotional for all of us, but I don't want you to think for a second that your mom and I don't want what's best for you.
You're talking as if you're one person. Mom said no. Don't you have your own opinion?
Honestly, I don't know enough right now to make a decision. But we're going to look into this. But if there's a risk, any, that we would lose you, I agree with your mom.
What I want counts too. Don't you get that? I would rather be dead than spend the rest of my life in this chair. Don't you understand that?